I'm thinking I may get something for Ruth.
The girl you took to the foundling hospital. Do you visit her often?
I don't.
It's all right, Mum. I know you see her. Part of my job is investigating people, remember?
Oh. Why haven't you said something?
Figured it weren't me place.
Jenny.
Only question I have is, why haven't you told me?
Because I knew you would get too attached.
Oh? And you ain't?
No. I merely visit to ensure that they are treating her well.
But you're getting her a Christmas present. Just bring your own, Mum.
We are not meant to be a family, Jenny. Time upon time, I've told you this.
All right. Keep your voice down, otherwise you'll draw attention to us. Attention you currently don't want.
Yes, of course.
Why is it so busy in here anyways?
Families are taking their little ones to see Father Christmas in a new fad called a grotto.
Why?
Or to tell him what gifts they would like during the festive season.
And I bet every child in that line will get exactly what they asked for.
We are in Harrods, my love. Perhaps Ruth would like a doll.
You give her that and some kid will take it off of her from the get-go.
What is with your attitude today, Jenny?
Attitude? Seems like both of us have got out on the wrong side of the bed. Look at those families. With their one child, probably called something posh like William or Victoria. With their shoes and own coats. You should have seen the Christmases I used to have when I was in the family circus. I didn't own my own shoes till I was 14. Most of my clothes were hand-me-downs. From Ma.
No, you're right. With the life we have at Paternoster, we have become very sheltered. I will give it some thought. Maybe we could visit one of the slums later in the week. Help them with the Christmas spirit.
That's a brilliant idea, Mum. That line's huge. Can't see families lining up like that to see Father Christmas every year. It's probably just another thing that will get lost into the depths of history.
Most probably. Anyway, I think we had better leave. It seems to be getting busier and busier in here. And you know I'm not a fan of crowds.
Very good, Mum.
It is such a lovely day. Cold and crisp. Would you care for afternoon tea, Jenny?
Sounds like a plan, me ducks. How I wish we could walk arm in arm down the streets. Much like that couple over there.
The Harrogats?
Do you know everyone in the city?
I once took part in a case regarding them. It was years ago. They were newly stepping out with each other. They had witnessed the most...
Sake, man. As I said, I'm not
Wait a
Moriarty.
minute. Is that...
The doctor? It seems so.
What's he doing half hanging out of a window?
I have no idea. I do feel he may need our assistance. Quickly, my love.
Vastra, Jenny. Don't worry, I have this under control.
It doesn't look that way.
Step aside, ladies. This is the infamous Moriarty. I thought he was dead, but clearly he played me for a fool.
I can tell you on good faith, sir, that is not Moriarty. His name is the Doctor.
That's what he wants you to believe.
Why did you do that?
Jenny just rescued you.
Yes, but... Well, there we go.
Did you just knock him out?
He'll be fine in a moment. Anyway, hello you two. I'm guessing you have met this face already.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Good, good. Always best to check in with the timelines. The year?
1910.
Thought Jenny looked older.
Hey, you can talk.
Well, I think I rather rocked the grey.
Why are you here, Doctor?
The man I just used, Benicio de Kido, is allegedly a fictional character.
You what?
This, ladies, is Sherlock Holmes.
Well, as Madame Vastra and the boy aren't here, I guess I will take this opportunity to find us a case. What do we have? Ooh, London Zoo has 4 new tigers. Brilliant. I wonder if they are Caspian or Bengal. Why would they not publish such important information? I must pay them a visit and see for myself. Yes.
Over here. Careful now. And there.
Ah, madam, now that you're back, I have the most exciting news.
Strax, now is not the time.
But it's really fascinating. There are 4 new tigers at London Zoo, and I must go and see them.
Absolutely not. That is out of the question.
But, Ma'am...
No, Strax. The doctor is here.
Hello, sir.
Strax.
Who is our guest?
Apparently, this man believes he is Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
And that the doctor is the infamous Moriarty.
How strange. But this girl doesn't look anything like Sherlock Holmes.
That's the point, Strax.
Ah, I see.
What I don't understand is what were you doing here, Doctor? You didn't quite answer me back there.
Well, I was just exploring, experiencing Christmas in different time periods. Then my sonic picked up a signature of residual temporal energy. Long story short, kinda my fault. But obviously I want to investigate, and that's where I met our friend here. Next minute, I'm hanging out of a window. I don't even understand why, or how even. Because when I got to that flat, it looked like it hadn't been occupied in years. Yet, there he was, bright as day. It doesn't make any sense.
How strange.
Maybe we could have a look
Have a look.
at the flat, Mom. If it's like the doctor described, it could lead us to potentially finding a clue we didn't get the chance to see before. And besides, it gives the doctor the possibility to question him when he eventually wakes up.
My love, what if he does awake? Still believing that the doctor is who he says he is.
He said it himself. He's got it under control. And if things get too out of hand, he's got Strax.
All right. But you two make sure he doesn't go anywhere. I wouldn't mind asking him a couple of questions myself.
As you wish, ma'am. Sir, may I suggest something? Perhaps they could perform a mandatory medical examination specifically on his brain. It could provide us with vital evidence for this case.
If you think it's best.
Excellent. I'll get my equipment.
It looks like the doctor's tracks stop here, before they turn into what looks to be an alleyway. But it doesn't look like he was followed, meaning our friend must have had prior access.
But the door was locked when we arrived.
So how did he get in?
I don't know. But I'm slowly beginning to have a bad feeling about this.
How come?
I feel like I've seen his face somewhere before.
It's probably just a case of deja vu. Or at the very least, you might have met someone who looked like him.
I don't know. He looks very familiar. Anyway, I think we should get back on track, as if the authorities arrive at the apartment before we do, it could cause quite a scene.
Agreed.
After you.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any type of mental discomfort, apart from the obvious. However, according to this, there is a block centered around his lower subconscious.
What?
You can see for yourself, but this primitive's mind is inaccessible.
Trust me, it can't be. You just need to boost the power.
It seems your boost hasn't done anything, sir, as the blockage is still present.
But that's impossible.
Sir,
Of course. Suppressed memories.
suppressed what?
Memories. He's blocking his life, but the question is why? Because maybe, just maybe, he could be using the persona of Sherlock Holmes to escape from reality.
But that's ridiculous.
Maybe for you, but humans are known to suppress memories due to embarrassment or trauma. And if that is what he's doing, then God help us for what we find.
It looks like the trail ends here.
And just as the doctor described, a completely deserted apartment. Shall we?
I think deserted is an understatement. Whoever lives here obviously hasn't dusted in quite a while.
Like Milford Kelly, for instance.
Milford who?
Kelly. According to these letters here, this is Milford Kelly's apartment. Judging by the dates, he hasn't been back here in over a decade.
So, you're suggesting that our friend has broken in here?
Unlikely. Have you ever met a burglar who robs you, then proceeds to lock the door behind them when they leave?
No, not really.
Then decide to put the key back on the table.
Key?
It could always be a spare, however, since the door was locked when we arrived. I assume it was locked from the inside.
Meaning our friend was already here?
Precisely.
Yet there's no sign of forced entry.
Which leads me to believe that our friend is Milford Kelly and that this is his apartment.
Then where's he been for the last 10 years? And why doesn't that question feel as important as it should?
What's wrong, my love?
I feel like I've heard his name before.
Like you said, it's probably just deja vu.
No, it can't be. It feels like I've heard his name earlier today.
From Strax, perhaps?
How did you...
I remember him talking to me about his findings in today's newspaper. And now that you mention it, that name does sound familiar. But I can't place where it comes from. However, now that his name and face are both known to us, I'm dreading what we are about to uncover.
Mom, I've got a bad feeling about this.
As much as this makes me feel uneasy, we are going to be fine. I promise.
Then he jumped me. And that's when Jenny and Vastra showed up. However, I had it all under control.
That's what he wants you to believe.
No, really, I had it all under control.
Sir?
Look.
Oh. May I suggest a tactical retreat?
Retreat.
He did attack you upon your first meeting. This also gives you a clear strategic advantage to crush your enemy in the glory of battle.
Battle.
My mistake. Old habits.
Yeah. But you are right about one thing. Let's take a step back.
That's smart, I'll give you that. Yet no one outsmarts Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I can think of a few.
Doctor, I think you might want to look at this.
Now is not the best time, Strax.
No, I really think you should look at this.
Oh my. Has that been here the whole time?
The newspaper. Yes, I was reading it this morning.
And you didn't think to tell me his face was in it?
I didn't think you would be interested.
Interested?
Are you two done?
Not really. But do go ahead.
How polite.
I try my best. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You dangled me over a balcony. How did that turn out?
It obviously failed since your friends blundered in.
I call it a rescue. But Sherlock, I thought killing wasn't your style.
People change.
Is that so? Okay then, if you haven't changed, why don't you finish the job?
Sir, what are you doing?
Do what you were said to do. Kill the infamous Moriarty.
If you insist.
So, he's been gone for 10 years, and all of a sudden he decides to come back. Why?
Fame?
Well, since he was in today's paper, that could be highly likely. But what did he do to get there?
Escape, maybe?
Escape?
Look. Isn't this a straitjacket?
What?
It looks recently open. Maybe he's an escape artist?
Who pushes people over balconies? No, I don't think so.
But it's not out of the question.
No. It's something else. Something deeper. Something that I have heard today.
Sherlock.
Strangler. It's the hottest case we've had so far.
And like I've told you, Strax, we don't have time for it.
But he's newly escaped. 3 days, it says here.
And I've said no.
What if you run into him out there?
Then we will deal with it. But for now, why don't you find us another case? One more closer to home. Oh, no. No. No.
Mom?
This is worse than I thought. We need to leave.
Why? What is it?
That man is an escaped convict.
What?
If we don't go now, the doctor will die.
Why? Who is he?
The Sherlock Strangler.
Oh my god.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Take one more step and you will be obliterated.
Really? To my knowledge, you've had me here for most of the day, and you have yet to obliterate me. But do try it. I've been bored all day. However, as you do, remember this. I, Sherlock Holmes, already know where you're going to step, the attacks you're going to form, the words you're going to utter. And with every action, there is a reaction. Your words, I have a counter-argument. Your attacks, I have a defense. Your movement, I have a pre-planned path already in my head. So go ahead. I dare you.
Santa!
Cheap shot, I'll give you that. Now my turn.
You puny human scum!
You know, for a strangler, I'm kind of disappointed by the lack of killing. But it says here you already escaped 3 days ago, so I'm guessing you're a bit rusty.
Does this talking usually prolong your life?
It has done so far. But if you were Sherlock Holmes, you'd already know that. Oh wait, you're not, because I've met the guy. Kind of fictional. However, you are prone to bouts of insanity. Looks like you're a very lucky man, Mr. Kelly. You were going to hang. Instead, you're swapped out for 3 meals a day in a luxurious Victorian prison.
I wouldn't call it luxurious.
I know. That's why you broke out. Or is it? Because between you and me, I believe it represents the 4 walls inside of your mind.
What? Minds don't have walls.
Don't they? I've heard some people say they do. Especially when you need to hide something.
You insinuating that I'm hiding something from you? A man I only met mere moments ago?
I mean, you call yourself Sherlock Holmes, yet you hide the real you until the last moments of life leaves your victim's eyes.
And what about you, Moriarty? You now call yourself Doctor, yet you're no healer. You encourage them to commit the most heinous crimes, like Napoleon leading his men.
I'm not Moriarty.
But I am Sherlock Holmes.
Telephone the inspector immediately.
Yes, Mum.
See you in hell!
Oh, I don't think that will happen. Attempt to move, and I'll make sure you never walk again. Looks like we were in the nick of time.
Thank you.
Now, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Kelly. Or should I call you Holmes?
Either would do. It's not like it matters now.
And why is that?
I'm going back inside, aren't I? Back to the institution.
You've killed people, Mr. Kelly. Punishment is a natural consequence.
No hanging is. But the judge deems me insane.
Really?
Between you and me, I hear voices.
Voices?
Yes. More specifically, I see things. Things that don't exist. The doctors say I have this thing called dementia precox. But I think it's worse than that.
And you'd be right.
What?
Whilst he was unconscious, strikes to the scan of his mind, We uncovered walls centered around his lower consciousness, as if he was suppressing something. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe it's just these voices which cause you to do what you do. No, it's something that happened in your childhood, something so despicable that you'd have hidden it from view, yet it controls your very every movement, as if it was an attack on the world. Am I right?
If you were, I'd never admit it.
The inspector will be here momentarily. And I can see you've got everything under control. Anyone for a spot of tea?
Thank you again for the tip-off. Honestly, without you, I don't think we would have ever found him.
It is our pleasure, Inspector McGregor. Good to know that he is no longer a danger to anyone.
Agreed. Now, about the damages to your drawing room.
Yes.
If you call this number and explain the situation, I'm sure you will get the correct amount of compensation.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Inspector.
Merry Christmas.
So what's next for you now, Doctor?
You know, keep moving forwards. We'll probably stay away from 1910 for a while. However, 1915 is supposed to be brilliant this time of year.
Can't we tempt you to stay for Christmas?
Maybe some other time. But thank you for the day.
It was our pleasure.
Till the next time.
Madame Vastra, Ruth will be unable to attend your lesson today. She's been fitting all afternoon.
What?
She's convulsing again, matron.
Let me see her. Please.
Fine, go ahead.
Don't just stand there.
We haven't been told what to do, miss.
Step aside. You're going to be all right, Ruth. I'm here, pet. Let's place something soft under your head. Nurse, lend me your cardigan. Nurse!
Well, yes, of course, miss.
I'm here. It will all be over soon. I'm just going to roll you onto your side, my dear. All right? Just in case.
I didn't...
I know. But you're safe now. I'm here. Vastra's here.